JoJo Cross is here. Special little video. As you well know, it is release day for the Switch 2. And I am excited to say that I got one. So I cut the top open and we're going to do a little unboxing so you guys can see it up close and personal. I'm sure you've been seeing other people's opening videos. I'm not like super duper as excited as I wish I was because there's no new Animal Crossing, sadly enough. But I am excited to see how my old one plays on it and kind of just see how it affects it. You know what I mean? Like if it runs better, if the lag is better, things like that. So I'm excited about that. So anyways, I'm going to open up the box. I already cut the top. So we're going to go ahead and take out the box from inside of this. And it's funny because it's a smaller box than the original. Oh my gosh, I've got to take out all the little doodads because they're kind of in the way here. All right, there it goes. Yeah, I feel like the box I had, here's the box. Exciting. All right, we're going to toss this little number to the side here. And we're going to open up the box that the Switch is in. It's basically, it feels nice and sturdy and it's pretty stinking heavy actually. So, oh. All right, first open. That's the top right there. You guys can see it looks pretty hefty, pretty big. Exciting. Okay, I'm going to take out the screen part and just kind of take a look at that. So there's the screen here. Let's take it out and see. All right, first touch, first look. Oh, you can see my screen. Anyways, that's the front. You see the sides where everything clips in, and then the back. Then this is the little stand. It's actually pretty cool. It's like strangling my arm. Anyways, the stand is pretty cool. Clicks in. Seems pretty sturdy. Like you'd really have to push on it to get it to go back to its other side. Okay, and then here's the controllers. There's the first one. Feels pretty good, you know? I honestly, I mean, it is bigger for sure in my hand, and I feel like I need to compare a little bit. All right, here's just my pink controller. So it is quite a bit bigger, I'd say. You know, let me compare the same side to that one, but definitely a bigger size, which is good. It's the blue one. That's my favorite side. So here's the two sides that are identical, basically. And this is a little more rounded than this one. This one's a little more squared off at the top, and this one's just a little more roundy edges. So yeah, let me just see how it is to clamp in here. Okay, that just snapped in like without any effort. Okay, let's see. And that one, it just clips in. It's in there really good. Does not seem like it's very hard or easy to. Okay, and then the little piece that you push, I believe, is this one. Right. Oh, yeah. Just pulls right apart. So really easy, actually. It's so nice. And the screen is so much bigger. My old eyes are gonna love it. So it looks really good. It is wider, like this way and this way. So it is definitely like a bigger handheld. It is a little heavier, I feel like. Let me see. Yeah, it is definitely a little heavier. That's two of them side by side. So you can definitely see the difference between the two, which is kind of a big deal. I feel like this one, I mean, yeah, I don't want to hurt anything, but it's got about an inch probably bigger, and then maybe about, I don't know, half an inch on the top. But yeah, that's very cool. All right, let me set this down carefully so nothing gets broken. Let's see what else is in my box here. So looks like there's a manual in here underneath the top thing. It opens up and there's this little, oh, just like a health and safety thing. And this is the cord, the HDMI cord that comes with it to hook it up. It does have the two, these go around. These go around this thing and snap in with it underneath, and then so you see there's like that part that snaps around the thing and then it goes in. So I've never used these little handle things. I probably will never use them. So some let me know. I don't think I'll ever use that. Let me take that out. And then let's see what else is in here. Okay, this is the little what the heck? The controller handheld. I don't know what the formal term is. You guys are gonna probably think I'm so stupid. But anyways, I don't know it. But this clips into that just like so. It really just holds it for you so you can have like a whole handheld situation if you want. I did order the Pro controller, and I have that in another box over here. I'm going to show it to you when I get it opened. I've never used a Pro controller before, not with a Nintendo Switch, but I'm going to do it this time and see if I like it. This is the block that comes with it, the power block, and it has a USB-C on one side, which is interesting. That's not the way it is now. I feel like it's all attached and you can't take it apart. And this is the power one. It comes with that same connector. Looks like all USB-C to USB-C. And then here is the packet, the power, the home. I don't know. I'm not a good person to say what the technical name of this is, but where you charge it, right? So there's this. There's the front of it. It's beefy. And then there's the back. So, and looks like you have some plugs on the side here to plug in your HDMI. That's USB. Your USB, okay. And then does this open? It does, from the top. Okay. So you can take that whole panel off, actually. That. And then there's your controller connections in here. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. USB, and HDMI. Oh, it looks like a phone cord connector. That must be for all the additional little things that they've advertised, like the camera and things like that are probably going to need to be connected to things like that. So yeah, I'm going to connect this back together. Up and running there. And then that's all that's in the box. So that's what it all came with. I'm going to put the box back together and kind of set that aside. And then let's open up the Pro controller and see what that looks like. And then what I will do is I'm going to plug this guy in and give it some juice. And then I will come back with a little demo of how my how a little Animal Crossing is on it. It would be interesting to go to my City Core island that I just finished that had a ton of lag and go see what that looks like. However, I can't do that until I get a character that can sleep, right? So there's that. Because you can't really lay down in it or whatever until that happens in the bed to go do a dream address unless I move an island over to it, which I mean, I could, but I don't really think I want to do that. I think I just want to start fresh on this one with a new island. So that is probably what I'll end up doing. Anyways, so yeah, so the new Switch, I have it. It's ready to go. All right, let's open up the Pro Controller. I already zipped open that box too, so it's opened up. I don't know that anybody's that excited about Pro Controller. I mean, someone might be. But I'll show it to you what it looks like. I haven't seen any Pro Controllers online yet, so hopefully, you know, give you a glimpse of it so you can see what it looks like. Okay. So give me a second. I'm gonna come right back. I need to cut some little pieces here. Okay, here is the Pro Controller right here, the Pro Controller box. What it looks like. I haven't seen one of these yet, so kind of excited to see what it looks like and stuff. So just gonna open it up and take it out and see what it feels like in my hand. I'm excited. Okay, so it has a wire that it comes with, a cord, obviously. And let me keep it separate from other things or I'll get mixed up, of course. All right, and then let's take the controller out. See what that looks like. Oh, it's very nice. All right, I would have to get used to this because it's something new for me, but there's the Pro Controller. I feel like it looks very similar to the ones that, you know, were from before. It has every, you know, the home button, the picture button, plus minus here. Everything you pretty much have on your other one is on here. It's got the new C button down here. Yeah, great. It feels nice, kind of buttery. That little buttery. It's not clicky. It's very buttery. So, yeah. It has a USB port up here, and it looks like the button to, you know, it shows the charge and all of that on top. So everything's up here. If any of you are Pro Controller users, you're probably really familiar with this, but I am not, so this is kind of news to me. So anyways, that's what that lists. Oh, this has buttons down here too. There's some buttons on the inside of here too. I don't know what those ones do compared to the top two. Really don't know. Must have to do with something. It says GR and interesting. We have the ZLL, ZR, and R. Okay. I don't know the difference between those bottom button, top button, so I guess we'll see future. But anyway, let me just get things charged up and then I'll be back with a video on how everything looks. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Exciting. Okay, I'm back and I got it charged for a tiny bit and it's coming up with this. I don't know if you can hear that. You hear the sound. And so this is the setup, I do believe. I'm probably not going to be able to play the Animal Crossing on it on this video. So we'll definitely do that in the future, but I am going to try to get it set up. So let me see if I can put it on the screen so you can at least see me doing the setup. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here we are now. Hopefully you're seeing this okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hit English, and then let's see, we want to go to the Americas because that's where we are here. End user license agreement. Yes. Oh, I didn't want to read the whole thing. Accept. Next. Now let's set up your internet connection. Okay. Internet settings. Let me do this real quick. Okay, I have my password in. I'm hoping that worked. Network device. It's thinking. Network. Okay, that's positive. Internet successfully connected. Okay. Nice. Okay, system update data will now be downloaded. You can continue setting up the console while the data is downloading. Okay. And I am in Los Angeles. No, I'm not. I'm in Northern California, but that's the time zone I'm in, so I'm going to pick that. Okay, you can use your Nintendo Switch 2 console in a variety of play styles to suit blah blah. Next. Okay. You can adjust the stand. Yes. Aware. AC adapter can be connected on the top of the console. That's awesome, actually. Depending on where and when you're playing, it's nice to have it coming out the top instead of the bottom sometimes. So that's really cool, actually. All right, you can detach the Joy-Con. Yes, I already have them detached, which is fantastic. All right, next. You can use accessories. So it's just showing you this part. View attachment guide. Okay, I don't want that. I'm just going to say skip. Okay, you can switch between play styles whenever you like. Okay, so just to choose where you want to be. Which is great. And then downloading update data. So it says it's got about 2 minutes remaining. I'll come back when that is finished. Okay, I decided to do a system transfer from one of my Switches that just has Animal Crossing on it. That way I will have the game, but it doesn't have an island on it right now. So I'm hoping it works. I'm going to skip the micro SD insertion because I don't have one yet. So that. And then, okay, sign into my Nintendo account. So that. So let me do that really quick, which is nice that you can do this on your phone. So let me pause it. I'll be right back once I get this part done. Okay, so it took a few things. I'm putting the information from my one console to the other console. So hopefully it will also download my Animal Crossing game and I can see what I have here. It looks like it's kind of a slow process, so it does require that both of your consoles are plugged in. So I had to set my other console into the plug-in over here to make sure, but it looks like it's going. So console will restart during the process. Okay, that's good. So right now it's just showing you what my new Switch would show on the screen, and my other Switch is just transferring data over at this minute. So anyway, let me pause this while the 3 minutes goes by, and I'll be right back. Just going to show you, it's kind of showing you some little things down here, like you can use game chat to chat with friends while playing games. You can still play Nintendo Switch games you purchased. It just has a few things it's telling you down here, like to be aware of or to know. Joy-Con controllers for Nintendo Switch can still be used if connected wirelessly. So there's that. And then we're almost to the end here. You can view captured screenshots and videos on a smart device. Yeah. So I guess if you scan that, you can check the Nintendo support website. It has parental controls if you need that. So there's just a few things that it offers to give you information. So the console will restart shortly. Okay, so that part's done. I'm going to just pause it while it restarts. Okay, it restarted, and this is the screen it came back to. It says it's got 1 more minute to go. Still kind of cycling through, so it looks like it just has a lot of stuff to move over and things, you know, which is good to see that it's actually functioning. So hopefully, you know. All right, preparing to start using this console. So looks like it's going to have all my information on there, which is awesome. I'm hoping that it'll let me go to the main menu and take a look at my my game that's on there. Wait, okay. Software will be downloaded. Software will be downloaded later. Okay. Setup complete. So you hit the home bit. Intro video. There's my little person animated. Okay, so it's downloading. I do have, I believe this is the digital version of Animal Crossing on this one. Not positive. It might need the cartridge. Might cartridge out of there. So, because I can't remember if I have the no, it looks like it's downloading it. So it's starting, so that's good. I'm gonna pause it while it finishes downloading my Animal Crossing on here, and I'll be okay. It is done and complete, I think. Let me click on my Animal Crossing here, and let's just take a little look-see and see how it plays. I'm interested to see how fast it loads and things like that, if that's been improved. I'm not sure. But yeah, it would be really interesting to see that. It looks like it transferred all my friends over and stuff, which is interesting because I didn't think that that was a thing. Oh, that came up pretty fast. All right, well, let's see how this goes. Sign up for this. Yeah, it's all set. It's all looking the same. Just kind of seeing if there's anything new here. All right, I'm just going to get through this first part and just kind of initiate. This is from one of my other consoles that I had already completed an island on, you know. And so anyways, I'm just going to go in here. Oh my gosh, sorry about my dogs, y'all. Gosh. Oh. I noticed that the days are like European days, which is interesting because I signed up for the Americas. Sorry about that. I had to pause. My dogs were being crazy town. Okay. July 29th. Yes. That's weird because it's in the European version. But I did pick, you guys saw me pick the Americas. Alright, let's get my girl set up. We're gonna do our normal, usual. So far, I feel like it's, you know, all the same here, of course. Let's see, we'll do our straight hair this time. I kind of have curly-ish hair. Let's do that one. Okay, eyes. We're gonna do our green eyes. And then nose is my button nose. And let's do my little small smile. Okay, all set. Okay, and here's where we're just going to pick our hemispheres and such. Where do I live now? See, it's saying Europe. That's weird. Okay. North America. I must have to change some settings or something. Didn't go through right. Okay. Sorry, y'all, you didn't know you were going to be watching an intro video, but I just kind of wanted to see how fast things come through here. So I'm just going to pick out, you know, one of these islands. Actually looks like a fairly good island, so let me pick this one and see how this one looks. And we'll go out and fly out, check it out. I'll come back when we get to the island. I'm just going to play it for a minute and see how it works. Not necessarily going to keep the island, but I might. You just never know. You just never know. I might decide to keep this one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, while it was loading, I was just looking to see what did I do wrong. I think because I picked English UK, so I'm going to have to change that, but the console has to restart when I do it. So, I will do that in a little bit. I'm not going to ruin my little island right now. So I'll be right back. Okay, well, we got pairs, and yeah, we're just gonna check out this little island. I just kind of want to see how it plays, and once I save, I kind of like to see how long it takes the island. Oh my gosh, y'all, like, so far this island is gonna be my island, maybe. I got me a squirrel and I got Bam. I mean, come on. Yeah, I might be keeping this island anyways. I don't know. I'm really liking it. All right, let's talk to Hazel because I love my Hazel. And Bam. All right, we got him. Okay, sorry, y'all. I know some of you just tuning in to see how this thing is, but I want to see how my game plays on it because I don't have any of the new games, sadly enough. So, all right, well, this is really cool. No, it's not lagging or anything, but it usually doesn't in the beginning of the game. So we got roses. Let me just go through like the first intro part to where I can save the game, you know, and then we'll see how it saves, because that's really the kicker, is how long does it take to kind of go through the saves. But it's nice and smooth. The handles feel good in my hand. It doesn't feel uncomfortable or weird. Yeah, so far everything's pretty good. I did accidentally press the game chat button, and I don't quite know what to do with that yet. It came up and said who's chatting, and it wanted me to pick my character. So, matter of fact, let me see. I can press it right now. It doesn't do anything during game. I guess you have to do it in the beginning before, like when you get out of the game or something. All right, let's get our tent. Thanks. Thanks, Tommy. Perfect. All right, well, thanks for the map. Perfect, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I just love this beginning music. It's my fave. Okay, there's Bam. Of course he wants to be in the entrance. It's Hazel. They just think they're so special. Let me look at my map here. Yeah, we can just do it like right here. It's fine. I'm literally just slapping these things down so we can get to a point where I can save it. This is the spot. Perfect. My first picture on my new console. Nice. Yeah. Liking that. Okay, let's go up and talk to Hazel and talk to Bam. I'll find you a spot. Yeah, for real, girl. I love you. You're so cute and adorable with your pink cheeks and your little unibrow. Ah, I love her. Okay, anyways, let's go over here and talk to Bam. He's not my fave, but I do like him. He's just a little bright blue, you know what I mean? A little bright blue. Little bright blue. Yeah, I'm gonna find you a spot because you are not gonna be right here in the entrance, bro. Like, really not. Okay, let me... I think I wasn't gonna put them on the beach. Not that it matters, but... Built here. Go. This is the spot. Okay. Very good. All right. And then let's go over here and put down Hazel's right next door. This is the spot. Perfecto. I love their little tents. I kind of wish we could have different colors of our tent. Like, it'd be nice to be able to pick a color, you know. All right, anyways. Well, things are moving pretty fast, pretty smooth, but it seems just like a normal game, so yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna probably say goodbye and farewell. So far, the movement of the game seems pretty good. All the handling seems really well. I'm definitely, just gonna play on this and enjoy it, but until we get a new Animal Crossing, really, I'm not, I'm excited about the new console. I think it's great. And if you guys are playing the new games, that's amazing. I might download something new, maybe play the new Mario Kart or something. That'd be cool. But so far, I don't have it. So I'll try to show you guys that maybe if I do purchase it, maybe I'll do a little video on how poorly JoJo Crosses plays Mario Kart. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little just beginning intro to the Switch 2 and this. If you like it, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We play Animal Crossing on this channel primarily, but you never know. I might expand. I might do other games. We'll see. But for now, that's what I'm waiting on is a new Animal Crossing game, and so I'm just hopeful that when that comes, we can get that going. So take care, you guys. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope that it gave you a good overview of the new console, let you kind of see it up close, and also how it works. There's a lot of other people out there doing the same thing, and I'm sure they give you a much more close-up version of it and such, but hopefully this just gave you a little look at it, and I am excited. So we'll see you on the next one. You guys take care. Love you guys. All right. Bye.